One problem I did have is there's a little ground wire that goes right back here on the head. I knew it was unhooked, but it was hard to get to. So I was gonna hook it up after I heard it run. Well, it wouldn't start without that hooked up. All right, so it's actually the next day. I went to work and got a battery charger. Right there. Got it hooked up. So we're gonna turn on engine start and hopefully, well, it starts. Okay, she's ready to go. All right, now cross your fingers, hopefully it works. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and run a scan tool on it. Make sure it's not getting no crank sensor reading or something like that. Or make sure it's reading, I guess I should say. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off, go ahead and put it on charge. Let it charge up for a few minutes while I'm doing it. Alright guys, it's all together and running. Everything's topped off. I had a hard time getting the coolant system bled, so I use this vacuum gauge here, suck all air out of it. Worked pretty good that way. One problem I did have is there's a little ground wire that goes right back here on the head. I knew it was unhooked, but it was hard to get to. So I was gonna hook it up after I heard it run. Well, it wouldn't start without that hooked up. There's some slight ticking noise. Most of the injectors are pretty loud, but I feel like I might hear something else. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive it and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so got back from the drive, put 40 miles on it. It currently has 150,252 miles. It did pretty good. It's got a low tire light here. The check engine light's on because it's not started right now. But it ran really good, has plenty of power. Never got too hot or anything. The heat works. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll go and start it up for a second. Starts right up. Check engine light went out. So, it all seems well. I'll go ahead and pop the hood and give you guys a look under there one more time. I do have a couple things I gotta do to it still. One being the horn don't work, so you gotta diagnose that. Another thing is trunks don't pop from back here, which these buttons go bad quite often. Looks like I have a license plate light out. As you can see, there's only one reflection, not two. There's a headlight out. Gotta replace it. Driver's side. Then this marker light down here is out, so I'll have to put a new one of those in. But it all seems to be doing pretty good. Well, it might be leaking something. Oh, that's snow and slush. Or that's something else. I might have to raise it up and look at it. It might be snow, because all this was clean and now it's everywhere. I guess what I can do is just let it dry. Yeah, it looks like water dripping down. Okay. I was kind of scared for a minute. Just take a look under the car. Yeah, that's a from these nasty roads. As you can tell, the car's filthy now. That's just driving 40 miles. So, I think that pretty much wraps up the engine rebuild process. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It seems to have plenty of power, like I said, and no hesitation. Shifts great. Speaking of shifting, I do have to replace this linkage right here. Right here where my finger is. There's supposed to be a little grommet that holds the shifter cable on tight. So I do need one of those also. But I'll continue to make videos on it. So make sure you guys stay tuned.